Welcome back to the channel, friends. The time has come. We are getting deeper into the Taylor Swift deep dive. I gotta say, y'all are freaking amazing. I put out a call to action on YouTube yesterday asking for a measly 200 likes to show me that you're ready for the Folklore album reaction. Within 30 minutes, y'all crushed that call to action, and right now, as I speak, as I sit here, it is sitting at 1.7 thousand likes. Y'all are freaking amazing. The Swifties, y'all are incredible. Give yourself a round of applause. The community that Taylor has built for y'all, the community that y'all have built for yourselves, absolutely incredible. Amazing. So I'm gonna be jumping into the album, trying to break down the lyrics the best I can. There's gonna be brain farts, there's gonna be stuff that goes over my head, there's gonna be me sitting there and thinking about it. I'm gonna try to go slow and try to understand everything that Miss Swift is saying. I got my handy dandy notebook ready to take some little notes here and there, maybe keep myself up with this album. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the album. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. Make sure to leave me comments and help me along this journey, because I know it's going to be really hard for me as I jump into this. We're jumping into the sister albums, Folklore. I think after this, I'm going to watch the Long Pond sessions, and then we'll listen to Evermore. Let me know in the comments if I should change it up, if I should do Folklore, Evermore, and then Long Pond Sessions, or if I should do Folklore, Long Pond Sessions, Evermore. Other than that, let's go. I'm going to jump into this. I'm going to read the prologue first. So YouTube subscribers is probably going to be cut out because they're going to be showering you with ads, and I don't want you to have to sit through 2 minutes of me reading this. So it's going to be on my Patreon. Let's jump into this. Let's try to take it all in. Prologue. Here we go. Hopefully all the lyrics are on Spotify. If not, I'll find them on the website. The first track on the album is called The One. Make sure you get comfortable, get your snacks, your drinks, whatever it is, because here we go, baby. The One. Let's see, produced by Aaron Dessner.
I'm on some new shit. Been saying yes instead of no. I thought I saw you at the bus stop, I didn't though. I hit the ground running each night.
I gotta say, I already like the cadence to this song.
I hit the Sunday matinee. You know the greatest films of all time were never made.
Ooh, is that true?
Guess you never know, never know. And if you wanted me, you really should have showed. And if you never bleed, you're never gonna grow. And it's all right now.
And if you warned me, you really should have showed. And if you never bleed, you're never gonna grow. So kind of like if you never experience some troubles, you never experience some pain, you're never gonna grow. That's usually like going through the fire, going through some adversity. That's when I grow the most. So that's what I take away from there.
But we were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I have none for never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one.
She's right already about whimsy. It feels very light already. That plucking of that acoustic.
I have this dream you're doing cool shit, having adventures on your own. You meet some woman on the internet and take her home. We never painted by the numbers, baby, but we were making it count.
Ooh, we never painted by the numbers, baby, but we were making it count. When she says that, does she mean like we were never taking the directions? We were never following like a guide to love. We were following our own path.
You know the greatest loves of all time are over now. I guess you never know, never know. And it's another day waking up alone. But We were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I have none, for never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one. I persist and resist the temptation to ask you if one thing had been different. Would everything be different today?
So it's very contemplating. I think I misspoke. I said acoustic guitar earlier on accident. I meant piano. Yeah, it feels very contemplative about just missing out on that possible love of your life. What could have been, what should have been, the things we could have done. Just really reflecting, I guess. It's pretty self-explanatory. The one that got away. The great white buffalo.
Flowing with your chosen family, and it would have been sweet if it could have been me. In my defense, I have none, for digging up the grave another time. But it would have been fun if you would have been the one.
Very sweet. So that one seemed like an easy one out the gate, like very self-explanatory. Felt like just the acceptance of moving on from the one, or thinking of the one, the acceptance of knowing that person has moved on as well. But just looking back and thinking about and wishing about what possibly could have been. It's so damn relatable. I know we all have thoughts of that as well. You can all think of your great white buffalo, the one that got away, or maybe not. Maybe you are happy with the one you got. So hey. The one. Next track, Cardigan. This one is produced by Aaron Desner.
Brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Ain't that the truth?
Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
What does that mean when someone says sequin smile? Does it just mean like bright, like shiny, and then black lipstick, sensual politics?
But I knew you dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a street light. I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby kiss it better right. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Hold on. But I knew you, dancing your Levi's, drunk under a streetlight. I knew you, hand under my shirt, baby kiss it better. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and I said I was your favorite. Shit. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed. So this sounds like love right here. Dancing your Levi's, drunk under a streetlight. I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby kiss it better. So that sounds like love. Sounds like they're in a relationship. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. So when she thought that she was like being tossed away, when she thought that she was like an old thought, a past thought, then all of a sudden they put the sweater, or you put me on and said I was your favorite. Then they bring you back, they take you off of the back burner, and now you are their favorite again.
A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
They do be assuming that.
But I knew you, playing hide and seek and giving me your weekends. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line, once in 20 lifetimes. And when I felt like
tossed away.
You put me on and said I was your favorite.
Damn.
To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed. You just
I love when she hits that really soft run right there. She is like, it has this very personal feeling when she hits
kiss
those
in
runs.
cars and downtown bars was all we needed.
Yeah, it just feels like she's pulling that right from her heart, and she's one of those artists too that I can just feel every emotion coming out of her, like Lady Gaga as well. Like it just feels like everything is true and real, and it's just like bleeding from her heart. But I gotta say, Aaron Dessner too, he has a special ability of playing with our emotions too. The very whimsical production on his stuff is great. It just sets the tone perfectly for these lyrics.
You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding.
You drew stars around my scars.
Yes, I knew you, stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstain. I knew you, tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy. I knew you, leaving.
Damn, okay, there's a lot going on. Stepping on the last train marked me like a bloodstain. I knew you. Marked me like a bloodstain. So, like, permanent. Tried to change the ending. Peter losing Wendy. I knew you. What does that mean right there? What's Peter losing Wendy mean? So, this says, in Taylor Swift's song Cardigan, Peter losing Wendy is a direct reference to the story of Peter Pan, signifying the loss of a young love where one partner is forced to grow up, while the other remains eternally youthful, essentially meaning the person singing is watching their love interest move on to a different stage of life without them. It's a metaphor for a relationship ending due to maturity differences. Oh, man. Damn. I swear, her pen is on fucking fire all the time. It's crazy. I haven't watched Peter Pan or a lot of those Disney movies in a really long time, so that would have went way over my head. But now that brings so much more substance to the song. Jeez.
Like a father, running like water, right? And when you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo kiss. I knew you'd haunt all over my what ifs. The smell of smoke would hang around this long, 'cause I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired, and you'd be standing in my front porch lot, and I knew you'd come back to me. You'd come back to me.
Tale as old as time.
You'd come back to me. And you'd come back. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
Damn, man. She has messed with some assholes, it seems like. But we all have, right? That's part of life. Part of dating is, figuring out who really is for us. But this song right here, it felt like a lot of heartbreak. It felt like a lot of longing for those old times, missing that person, and maybe the anxiety that goes with it when you're constantly being put on the back burner. Pretty freaking annoying to treat people like that. That when I looked up the meaning about the Peter Pan and Wendy, that kind of brings back to the whole youthfulness of things about kind of just accepting everything, like accepting growing up, accepting becoming too mature for somebody or not mature enough for somebody, and then moving on from you. So Cardigan, damn. The again just felt really whimsical, and then the ending there with that very faint electric guitar. Let me see if I can go back a little bit so we can hear it.
One's bed.
This is a piano. Here it is.
And said I was your favorite.
That little jumpy electric guitar adds this beautiful texture onto the production as well. This was Aaron Dessner as well too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. The lyrics are great already. The production is just soothing. Track number 3, The Last Great American Dynasty.
Rebecca rode up on the afternoon train. It was sunny. Her salt box house on the coast took a mind.
This already feels a lot lighter than the last 2 songs, but I am going to guess it's Dessner too. Yep. He has a sound that you can just pick out anywhere. It's so unique to him. Let me see. I know a lot of these names are like made up and whatever, but just because it's Taylor, I have to know if any of these names mean anything. Okay, according to this, who was Rebecca in the last great American dynasty? Rebecca Harkness. The song chronicles the life of Rebecca Harkness, pictured, who owns Standard Oil, founded Harkness Ballet, and resided in the Holiday House. Her name was Rebecca Harkness. Hold on. There's Rebecca. Oh, and look, Taylor. Wow, she is so powerful. She comes up with other people you're Googling too. Amazing.
Of St. Louis. Bill was the heir to the Standard Oil name.
I guess I should just let it play.
And the town said, how did a middle class divorcee do it? The wedding was charming, if a little gauche. There's only so far new money goes. They picked out a home and called it Holiday House.
So she's telling me she's at a Gatsby wedding. New money, baby. It's a little gauche, probably trying a little too much. They picked out a home and called it Holiday House.
Their parties were tasteful, if a little loud. The doctor had told him to settle down. It must have been her fault his heart gave out. And they said, there goes the last great American dynasty. Who knows if she never showed up, what could have been?
Damn. Oh my God. That sounds pretty misogynistic, right? It must have been her fault his heart gave out. Wait, I probably missed. Okay. The doctor had told him to settle down. It must have been her fault his heart gave out. And they said, there goes the last great American dynasty. Who knows if she never showed up, what could have been? What the heck, man? That doctor's an asshole. Misogynist. Jeez.
There goes the maddest woman this town has ever seen.
Hey.
She had a marvelous time ruining everything. Rebecca gave up on the Rhode Island set forever. Flew in all her bitch pack friends from the city.
Oh, that reminds me, I don't know if anyone's watching White Lotus season 3 right now, but the best friends that are there together, they're just like talking shit about each other. That makes me think I would call them the bitch pack, because they are just the stereotypical snotty fake friends.
Filled the pool with champagne and swam with the big names and blew through the money on the boys and the ballet.
Damn, okay.
Losing on card game bets with Dolly.
The Dalai Lama?
Said, there goes the last great American dynasty. Who knows if she never showed up, what could have been?
I like this beat.
There goes the most shameless woman this town has ever seen.
Hey, hey,
She had
hey.
a marvelous time ruining everything.
I love how it went from, well, it wasn't shameless before. What was it? It was the maddest woman. Now it's the most shameless. So she don't give a fuck. She's living life. Let's go.
They say she was seen on occasion pacing the rocks, staring out at the midnight sea. And in a feud with her neighbor, she stole his dog and died at Key Lime Green. 50
What?
years is a long time. Holiday house
dog.
sat quietly on that beach, free of women with madness. The men
Oh
in
my
bad
God, the beat is
habits,
building.
And then it was bought by me.
Oh, I thought it was about to like even faster. Oh my gosh. Okay. So damn good. She stole his dog. Oh, hold on. And in a feud with her neighbor, she stole his dog and dyed it key lime green. Now, I do not condone that. Please do not dye your dogs, but that is just hilarious. 50 years is a long time. Holiday house set quietly on that beach, free of women with madness, their men and bad habits, and then it was bought by me. That is so freaking awesome. Just taking it over, changing that stupid American dynasty dream, whatever. Women are allowed to be powerful too.
Who knows if I never showed up, what could have been? There goes the loudest woman this town has ever seen.
It feels so lighthearted.
Marvelous time, ruining everything. I had a marvelous time.
Oh wow, goosebumps. Woo! Shake it out, goosebumps. I'm probably way off on this, but the way it just kind of came back around and then it changed to I. Instead of it talking about Rebecca, it came back to first person. I had a marvelous time ruining everything. I had a marvelous time ruining everything. So that tells me that she finds a parallel with Rebecca Harkness, which I would totally agree. Taylor Swift making billions of dollars on her tour, selling out shows, selling out movies and albums and vinyls and whatever else. An extremely successful businesswoman in her own right, off her own talent, and while also having all these disgusting men and detractors just trying to drag her down and whatnot. I don't know if I'm even close to being right about that, but just from being online and seeing how quickly most of the time it's the women that are being dragged by people online, whether it's Taylor, Beyonce, Sabrina, Billie Eilish, Rihanna. Like every day it's somebody new, and it's usually started by some man or just some hateful person. And this feels like that same kind of discussion, right? Like Rebecca Harkness. It seemed like we were going through Rebecca's experiences throughout this song, like her getting becoming successful and taking over Standard Oil and then buying their houses and whatever and ruining their time, as she likes to say, because once Rebecca entered the chat, then no longer can it be like boys being boys kind of thing. Now there's mixed company. Now these dudes can't be talking about the things they talk about in their locker room, you know, the disgusting locker room talk and whatever we do at times. Yeah, that's basically what I took away from this. I don't know if I'm like trying to make a parallel to it too much, but that is what I feel like Taylor was trying to say. If not, then that's what I interpret it as. And I just gotta say, the production on that, really good. I was moving and dancing. I thought it was gonna get even bigger there at a point because I could feel it building. But damn, Aaron Dessner, you're a damn G. Capital G. This is so good so far. Where are we at? This is track number 4. Means track number 5 is next.
I can see you standing, honey, with his arms
Whoa,
around
whoa, whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, Bone Iver. I'm like, I know that voice. Okay, so this is Exile featuring Bone Iver. Let me start again. That shocked me.
See you standing, honey, with his arms around.
I haven't heard him in a
your
while.
body, laughing, but the joke's not funny at all. And it took you 5 whole minutes to pack us up and leave me with it, holding all this love out here in the hall.
His voice, man. His voice is haunting. I haven't heard Bone Iver in a while. I actually forgot it was even a dude when I saw his name. I, for whatever reason, thought it was a woman. I forgot. I could see you standing, honey, with his arms around your body, laughing, but the joke's not funny at all. And it took you 5 whole minutes to pack us up and leave me with it, holding all this love out here in the hall. Wow. I can see you standing, honey, with his arms around your body, laughing, but the joke's not funny. So kind of just like pleasing him by laughing, even though you don't think it's funny. That happens a lot, obviously. Just that's kind of our everyone's way. Women usually are doing it to protect themselves or to stop a fight from happening, prevent a fight from happening. It's not just women, but more traditionally so than men that happens, I would say. And that makes you like get put into a box. That makes you that belittles you. It's not good at all.
I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore.
Justin
What
Vernon.
am I defending now? You were my town. Now I'm in exile, seeing you out.
Damn.
I think I've seen this film before.
Damn. So this person has seen this before. It's nothing new to them. You're not my homeland anymore. So what am I defending now? Like, what am I doing? This isn't my battle.
I can see you staring, honey, like he's just your understudy. Like
Her voice is so warm. My goodness, the way it just came in like
I
that.
can see you staring, honey, like he's just your understudy. Like he'd get your knuckles bloody for me. Second, third, and 100th chances, balancing on breaking branches. Those eyes add insult to injury.
Like you'd get your knuckles bloody from me. Second, third, and 100th chances, balancing on breaking branches. Those eyes add insult to injury. Balancing on breaking branches. So the branches that are getting ready to break. That means we are stepping on what's the other phrase we talk about? We're stepping on thin ice. Walking on thin ice. Walking on thin ice, buddy.
And I didn't like the ending. I'm not your problem anymore. So who am I offending now?
Who am I offending now?
Now I'm in exile, seeing you out. I think I've seen this film before, so I'm leaving out the side door.
So step right out. There is no amount of cry I can do for all this time. We always walked a very thin line. You didn't even hear me out.
Didn't even hear me
You never
out.
gave a warning
I
sign.
gave so many
All this time, I never learned to read your
Never
mind.
learned to read my
I couldn't
mind.
turn things
Never
around,
turn things
'cause you
around.
never gave a warning.
Woo! It almost feels like we're in like in the midst of like an argument, kind of like there are two different perspectives going on here. I'm trying to decipher who was in love with who more. I can't exactly tell. I think it might have been her.
I gave so many signs, so many signs, so many signs. I didn't even see the signs. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore. So what am I defending now? You were my town, now I'm in exile, seeing you out. I think I've seen this film before, so I'm leaving out the side door.
What could leaving out the side door mean? Would that mean just like she's escaping without telling? Like she's doing a French exit? She's saying goodbye without saying anything? Let me know in the comments if you know that.
Step right out. There is no amount of crying I can do for all this time. We always walked a very thin line. You didn't even hear me out.
Didn't even hear me
Never
out.
gave a warning
I
sign.
gave so many
All this
signs.
time,
This sounds like a lot of miscommunication. So Bone Iver is saying, you never even gave me a warning sign. Where Taylor's saying, I gave you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of signs. Classic case of miscommunication. I think that a lot of the time, I think that's probably the most common pressure point, pain point when it comes to relationships is the lack of communication or just miscommunication in general. We gotta do better at that. I never learned to read your mind, and then I think Taylor would say, "You never learned to read my mind." So he's coming from the perspective of like, I had to constantly read your mind. I had to constantly guess what's going on in your brain, which that comes from a lack of communication. Like, bro, ask her, talk to her, talk to each other. Like, if you can't, then you probably shouldn't be in a relationship in the first place. If you feel like you're walking on eggshells, you feel like you're walking on thin ice, bucko, then maybe you shouldn't be in that relationship because that's not someone you can talk with. Life is very complicated. We need to be able to, especially in our romantic relationships, we need to be able to make mistakes when we talk. We need to be able to make mistakes just in general. We need to be able to talk things out and bounce ideas off each other. And if you can't do that with your significant other, then what are you doing? Like they say, this is not my town anymore. This is not my battle. This is not something I'm defending anymore. It's not something I'm offending anymore. So kind of just this felt like just a battle of two different perspectives, and then the exile part. So I don't know if it was like, I don't know if this means that they just kind of left each other without saying anything, kind of like a French exit thing, and we just like, now we're exiled. Now you're gone. Now I'm kind of isolated or whatever. You're out of my town. I exiled you out of my heart. But I'm not sure. Like who exactly? I don't think there's someone that's right, someone that's wrong. I just think that it's two people that are just way off, way off when it comes to communication, and that's what happened. And that's what it seemed like this song was about, just them talking back and forth to each other, kind of like a little argument in a song form, and just realizing that they just weren't right for each other. I think. I think again, it's gonna take me a few listens to understand all of her music because she's a freaking genius. Ooh-wee. Oh, shoot. Okay. I just remembered. I think we are on track 5, right? We are on track 5. Now, I've been warned and I forgot during my Midnight's reaction. Track 5 is always, right, the most serious, the most personal track on the album. So definitely got to make sure I'm focused here. Got to find out what she's saying to us. This one is called My Tears Ricochet. Make sure we're hydrating, folks.
We gather here, we line up, weeping in a sunlit room.
Hold on, before I move on, and I'll actually rewind. Produced by Jack Antonoff and Joe Alwyn, so her ex. But also, this is the first track on this album with Jack Antonoff, who I love. I love his production. I love his process. The guy seems to be a genius as well.
We gather here, we line up, weeping in a sunlit room. And if I'm on fire, you'll be made of ashes too. Even on my worst day, did I deserve, babe, all the hell you gave me? 'Cause I loved you, I swear I loved you, till my dying day.
Damn. Oh my gosh, that is love. We gather here, we line up, weeping in a sunlit room, and if I'm on fire, you'll be made of ashes too. Even on my worst day, did I deserve, babe, all the hell you gave me? 'Cause I loved you, I swear I loved you till my dying day. Man, there's times where we are just loyal to a fault, right? Like why? Why in the world did you have to on the worst day did you have to like deserve to give her hell? What's the point of that? Why are we so used to like attacking people, knocking people down when they're already down? Like it's so lame. That's a sign of a very weak person.
I didn't have it in myself to go with grace. And you're the hero flying around saving face.
Okay, who the hell is this?
I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.
Hold on, hold on. Oh my gosh, I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, and you're the hero flying around saving face. I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, meaning like it does take a lot. It takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of strength to be able to go in there with grace, to understand why someone is acting a certain way, having empathy for that person who may have wronged you. And if I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake, cursing my name, wishing I stayed? Look at how my tears ricochet. So like the her tears, look at how her tears ricochet. What's that mean? Like the kind of like the butterfly effect. Like look at how me crying, look at what my sadness does. Look at the result, the product of it. Let's keep going.
We gather storms, never knowing what they'll mean. Some to throw, some to make a diamond ring. You know I didn't want to have to haunt you, but what a ghostly scene. You wear the same jewels that I gave you as you bury me. I did.
All right, we're Googling. It's time to Google. I need to know who this song is about. This seems very freaking personal. Now, take these with a grain of salt, but this says, who did Taylor write My Tears Ricochet for? Scott Borchetta. The song's lyrics and symbols reference Swift's master's dispute and the bitter ending of her ties with the founder of Big Machine, Scott Borchetta. I could have sworn, I thought it was Scooter Braun that was like keeping her master's hostage. Let's see, Pop Sugar sometimes has decent breakdowns. Dedicated Taylor Swift fans know that track number 5 is usually reserved for the most emotional song in her albums, and that streak continued with My Tears Ricochet in 2020's Folklore. Swift explained on Twitter when the album was released the song was about an embittered tormentor showing up at the funeral of his fallen object of affection. But if you give the lyrics a closer listen, it becomes apparent she isn't talking about a previous romance. Instead, she seems to be referencing her exit from Big Machine Records and everything that has ensued since. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee. Okay, in the first verse, she alludes to Big Machine Records founder Scott Borchetta selling the label and her masters to Scooter Braun as she sings, even on my worst day, did I deserve, babe, all the hell you gave me? Because I loved you, I swear I loved you till my dying day. She then notes in the chorus that she didn't have it in herself to go with grace, seemingly referencing the lengthy Tumblr posts she wrote after the acquisition. Ultimately, Swift's legal battle with Borchetta and Braun led to her decision to re-record her original albums, including July's Speak Now and October's 1989, Taylor's version. When My Tears Ricochet was released, fans knew Swift had planned on recording the albums, though she had yet to announce any of them. Swift released the first two, Fearless, Taylor's version, and Red, Taylor's version, in 2021. Since My Tears Ricochet is about Swift's battle to reclaim her music, perhaps it's not surprising the song has a solid place on the Eras Tour's set list. Reminder of what Swift has fought so hard for. Wow, her pen is insane. I was totally thinking this is about a freaking romantic relationship here, but it wasn't. It wasn't, because not everything is about that. It's about her freaking rights, her song rights, her masters, which are so damn important. That's your IP, your intellectual property. Like all those albums that she poured her soul out to, blood, sweat, and tears, literally, I would imagine some of them. And to have these men that have nothing to do with it just steal it from you and sell it around and play with your shit like that is fucked up. And look what they did. Look what you dumbasses did. Why would you do that? Have people not learned yet that this woman's pen is on fire and that she will like destroy your whole damn reputation because how smart she is, how kind and generous that she is, like how pure she is, that she will kindly rip you to shreds from what it seems like. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now that I know that this is about her music, let me go back just a little bit so I can hear it from that perspective.
Storms, never knowing what they'll mean. Some to throw, some to make a diamond ring. You know I didn't want to have to haunt you, but what a ghostly scene. You wear the same jewels that I gave you as you bury me. I didn't have it in myself to go with grace. 'Cause when I'd fight, you used to tell me I was brave. And if I'm dead to you, why
Gaslighting son of a gun.
cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet. And I can
Oh.
go anywhere I want.
Let's go.
Anywhere I want, just not home. And you can aim for my heart, go for blood, but you would still miss me in your bones. And I still talk to you when I'm screaming at the sky.
Haha.
And when you can't sleep at night, you hear my stolen.
Fantastic. That right there tells me, that confirms that's about her music. And when you can't sleep at night, you hear my stolen lullabies. And she's talking about the gems, right? What'd you say? The gems I gave you? Or you wear the same jewels that I gave you? The jewels, meaning her music as well. The albums, I would assume. Man, she's so damn good. Scooter Braun really is a piece of work, huh? And this Scott Porchetta guy.
To go with grace.
I know Scooter's messing with Ariana now.
So the battleships will sink beneath the waves. You had to kill me, but it killed you just the same. Cursing my name.
I think you're doing fine, Taylor.
You turned into your worst fears.
Oh, a bully?
Drunk on this pain, crossing out the good years, and you're cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.
Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, girl. Good for you. Good for you. Yes. Way to stand up for yourself, man. Way to fight back against the bullies. That's funny how they said you had to kill me, but it killed you just the same. Damn straight. Like, Scooter Braun, don't care. Like, we know there's already so much out there about him, how toxic he is, how much of an asshole he is. Scott Porchetta, I don't really know anything. I know that name, heard that name. Obviously, no one cares about him either. What we do care about Taylor Swift, she is the most famous musician and entertainer in the world right now, I'm pretty sure. Cursing my name, wishing I stayed, you turned into your worst fears. So I wonder if this person, like, they probably had conversations with her and they probably told her how they're worried about becoming like these evil label giants, record label executives, because those are some of the most evil people in the entire world. And you're tossing out blame, drunk on this pain, crossing out the good years, and you're cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet. So now you're just trying to like forget about the past, trying to like curse and talk shit about all the good times y'all had together, all the success that I brought you. Now you're over here mad because I'm sticking up for myself. Very, very, very good writing. Who even knows if I'm even close to my breakdown, but that's what it felt like for me. Felt like she was fighting back there. Next track is called Mirrorball, track number 6. Jack Antonoff, baby.
Want you to know I'm a mirror ball. I'll show you every version of yourself tonight. I'll get you
I like it. The whimsiness, this. Just a little tambourine dream. Hold on. The way that guitar just came in. Let me hear that again. That felt like bliss.
You'll find me on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. Hush, I know they said the end is near, but I'm still on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love.
Sounds like a ballerina. So basically a chameleon, but a mirror ball is another word for a disco ball, you know, reflecting everything off of it. I can change everything about me to fit in. So yeah, kind of just being, you know, like a chameleon. You can fit into every possible scenario.
I'm not like the regulars, the masquerade revelers, drunk as they watch my shattered edges glisten. Hush, when no one is around, my dear. You'll find me on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest.
I feel like I'm missing something big here.
Shining just for you. Hush, I know they said the end is near, but I'm still on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels, love, shining just for you. And they called off the circus, burned the disco down, when they sent home the horses and the rodeo clowns. I'm still on that tightrope, I'm still trying everything to get you laughing at me. I'm still a believer, but I don't know why. I've never been a natural, all I do is try. I'm still
Aw, I've never been natural. I do is try. Things just don't come. You have to work harder. It's kind of like that saying of like, you know, some birds that have smaller wings just have to flap a little harder. I'm loving the production on this. I'm saving this to my special playlist called Keeping It Calm, where obviously, like it is self-explanatory, it keeps me calm. I like to relax. This is perfect for that. And the substance I'm getting off it is just that she keeps calling herself a mirror ball. She keeps saying that she's reflective and that she can reflect everything and like be like a chameleon and fit in with things. And it sounds like she's like allowing people to vent to her and get vulnerable with her, but she's not getting vulnerable. Like she's just reflecting everything off. It's almost like everything bounces off of her.
on that trapeze, I'm still trying everything to keep you looking at me.
That tambourine.
'Cause I'm a mirror ball. I'm a mirror ball. And I'll show you every version of yourself
Yep.
tonight.
That exactly that lyric right there is what I felt like the whole song was about. I just feel like it was about her being like this sense of I don't know, hope or something where people can just come and talk to her. Like a mirror ball. It's shiny, it's shimmering, it's light, it's fun. And it's reflective. And she's talking about them talking to her and then her reflecting off of them. And then the end, how it says, and I'll show you every version of yourself tonight. So it's not so much her telling them about herself, it's more so them talking to her and it bouncing off of her. I'm an idiot. I don't know. Oh my gosh, my brain. She is like twisting my brain around trying to figure this stuff out, man.
Picture me in the trees.
This is 7.
Peak at 7 feet.
That would suck.
In a swing over the creek. I was too scared to jump in, but I was high in the sky with Pennsylvania.
West Reading, Pennsylvania.
Are there still beautiful things? Sweet tea in the summer, cross your heart, won't tell no other. And though I can't recall
Aaron
your
Dessner.
face,
I knew
still
it.
got love for you. Your braids like a pattern.
Damn,
love
that
you
damn
to
piano
the
gives him
moon
away.
and to Saturn, passed down like folk songs. The love lasts so long.
Oh, this feels so good. Those strings, the piano.
And I've been meaning to tell you, I think your house is haunted. Your dad is always mad, and that must be why.
Bad
I
energy.
think you should come live with me, and we can be pirates. Then you won't have to cry.
I don't know why I'm picturing Forrest Gump during this song. I'm picturing like Jenny for whatever reason and like the turmoil that she went through as a child and Forrest being there for her as, you know, that beacon of light in her life. This is I don't know why, but maybe it's the musicality to it that's making me feel that way. And then this part right here talking about, I think your house is haunted. Your dad is always mad, and that must be why. So like negative energy, his ghost being around, his baggage being around. And I think you should come live with me. And we could be pirates. Then you won't have to cry. So it's kind of like just escaping reality there.
We're hiding the
Fantasy.
closet, and just like a folk song, our love will be past.
Oh, I love that run.
Please picture me
Her falsetto is so nice.
in the weeds before I learned civility. I used to scream ferociously anytime I wanted.
I really like this. Saving it.
Sweet tea in the summer, cross my heart, won't tell no other. And though I can't recall your face, I still got love for you.
Aw.
Pack your dolls in a sweater, we'll move to India forever. Pass down like folk songs, our love lasts so long.
So the words in this are really nice. It seems to be about, Taylor's friend that she's singing about is what I feel like it's talking about. From her perspective of like maybe a friend that was going through a tough time, obviously sounds like a shitty father. Pennsylvania, West Reading, Pennsylvania, trying to like escape the hometown and getting out of there, but still like reflecting on the nostalgia of his sweet tea in the summer. Whenever people think about sweet tea in the summer, you think of the sunshine and just beautiful times, the grass blowing in the wind and trees looking beautiful. Cross my heart, won't tell no other, and though I can't recall your face, I still got love for you. Pack your dolls in a sweater, we'll move to India forever. Passed down like folk songs, our love lasts so long. Her writing is so damn beautiful. I could feel my tears starting to burst there for a second. It's just so sweet and beautiful. And then my favorite part about this song is the production, the instruments, the musicality on it. Wow. So whimsical. Again, Aaron Dessner, man. I need to hear some other artists that he produces for as well. I've only heard him produce for Taylor. Love it. I love it. Next track is called August. Ooh, she is so pretty. I love the visualizers. Jack and Joe. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to watch that Long Pond Sessions. I was conflicted. Everyone has like their own way of consuming Taylor's music, like which order they should go in. Some people told me listen to Folklore, then Evermore, and then the Long Pond Sessions. A lot of people were telling me to listen to the Long Pond Sessions and then listen to Evermore, like skipping Folklore. Other people are saying listen to Long Pond Sessions, then Folklore, then Evermore. So there's so many different ways to do it. I've heard that during the Long Pond Sessions, Jack, Joe, Aaron, and Taylor are breaking down the lyrics. They're breaking down their process of creating the songs, the production-wise. So I cannot wait to watch that and like actually get real answers for what these songs mean and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go into that next before I go into Evermore, just so I have actual facts behind these songs.
I never needed anything more or whispers of are you sure? Never have I ever before. But
Salt air and the rust on your door. So this makes me think we're near a ocean city, right? Or we're on ocean city.
August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine. You're back.
Hold on. That just hit funny. Because I never need anything more. Whispers of are you sure? Never have I ever before, but I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time because it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine because you were never mine. You're back beneath the sun. Is that just saying like this never existed? You're pretending like I know I was never here? Like August slipped away like a bottle of wine. Like it's gone. Bye-bye. So fast. So we forgot about you. You're out the door because you were never mine. You're back beneath the sun.
Beneath the sun.
Sounds like a situationship.
Wishing I could write my name on it. Will you call when you're back at school? I remember thinking I had you, but I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time. 'Cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away.
Lucky man.
Like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine.
Sounds like a situationship. August sipped away like a bottle of wine because you were never mine.
Back when we were still changing for the better, wanting was enough. For me it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you call and say meet me behind the mall.
Damn it.
So much for summer love and saying us 'cause you weren't mine to lose.
Wow.
You weren't mine to lose.
That felt cathartic. Sing it out, Taylor.
But I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see us twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine.
So damn common. I'm sure some of y'all are in some situationships right now.
Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car and then canceled my plans just in case you called. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall.
What were y'all doing behind the mall, Taylor? Damn, just putting all your eggs in one basket and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. So just putting all your eggs in the basket for that person that clearly doesn't think of you that way. It sounds like a classic situationship where she's like the third person. Maybe she's girlfriend number 2. Maybe she is the main girlfriend. But it sounds like she's a side chick because she was never yours at all. Oh, she picked him up. She said, let me put this into my own hands. Damn it, Jack, you're so damn good. Joe Alwyn, her ex. This album is so damn good. The writing and production is perfect with the lyrics. It feels like a full, complete piece. So what I'm taking in from this song, the meaning of the song, just off the name August, it makes me think that this was just a moment in time, a situationship, maybe an affair, because it sounds like there's someone else involved. Because he's not answering her calls, he's not meeting her behind the mall. She had to, and then the story wraps up where she had to go get him. She had to go pick him up. She had to go put the power in her hands because she's putting these eggs in one basket, just going back to him, canceling her plans. For the sake of it all, for the hope of it all. So that to me, August, makes me feel like it's this moment in time of a situationship is what we call them now, instead of affairs or whatever, or maybe just like a not so serious relationship. Maybe it's just a summer romance. That's what I am getting from that track. And the production, mwah! Jack, you're crazy. What we got next? Ooh, we are halfway through. We're on track 9. This is me trying. Jack and Joe, damn. Her ex-man really had his fingerprints all over this, didn't he? Again, I can't wait to watch The Long Pond to see that.
I've been having a hard time adjusting. I had the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting. I didn't know if you'd care if I came back. I have a lot of regrets about that.
Damn. I've been having a hard time adjusting. I had the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting. So she was on top of the world. She peaked. She was just great. And now she's going to shit is what she feels like. She's rusting. Self-explanatory.
Could have followed my fears all the way down. And maybe I don't quite know what to say, but I'm here in your doorway. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. Told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential, and my words shoot to kill when I'm mad.
I love her play on words. Something just so simple like that. They told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all of my potential. Wasted potential, but I got wasted. I got drunk. Oh, jeez.
Regrets about that. I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere. Fell behind all my classmates and I ended up
Damn.
here, pouring out my heart to a stranger. But I didn't pour the whiskey. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying.
Pouring out my heart to a stranger, but I didn't pour the whiskey.
Wanted you to know that this is me trying.
Making progress.
At least I'm trying.
Hell yeah. Sometimes we do need to give people effort for just trying.
And it's hard to be at a party when I feel like an open wound. It's hard to be anywhere these days when all I want is you. You're a flashback and a film reel on the one screen in my town. And I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. Maybe I'm right. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. At least I'm trying.
Ooh, haunting. This one seemed pretty clean cut to decode as well. I feel like it's about the struggle of just moving on, maybe like trying to quit you, trying to move past you, but you can't. But at least you're trying. At least you're like sometimes sometimes or most of the time the first step is just admitting you have a problem and realizing that problem, and then you go looking in the mirror, practicing introspection, and figuring out what the problem is more and how you can fix that problem. This is kind of that feeling I'm getting here. Just like, this is me trying. I'm at least putting my first step forward. I'm putting my first foot forward, and I'm starting to walk again. Making like a breakthrough. Illicit Affairs. This is the next song, and oh my gosh. Look at that face. Travis, you're so lucky. Damn it. Gonna stand up. My back hurts.
Make sure nobody sees you leave. Hood over your head, keep your eyes down. Tell your friends you're out for a run. You'll be flushed when you
Uh-oh. Make sure nobody sees you leave. Hood over your head, keep your eyes down. Illicit Affairs. Sounds like we're getting messy.
take the road less traveled by. Tell yourself you can always stop. What started in beautiful rooms ends with meetings in parking lots. And that's the thing about illicit affairs and clandestine meetings and longing stares.
Hold on. I got my dictionary ready. I knew there was going to be words that I just do not know. So let's get the dictionary up. Let's see. Oh, an illicit affair. An illicit affair is a sexual relationship between two people that is immoral or unlawful. The term illicit can be used to describe behavior that is either immoral or unlawful, but the two categories are not always the same. Oh, what the heck? That's funny that it brings up a Taylor Swift picture too just by searching that. She has power. Illicit Affairs is also the name of a song by Taylor Swift from her album Folklore. The song is about a forbidden romance between two people who lie to their friends to meet in secret. So I was already catching on to that. That seemed pretty self-explanatory, but I also want to know what's clandestine mean again? I don't think I actually know. Clandestine. Clandestine means to keep a secret or done secretively, especially because illicit. She deserves better than these clandestine meetings. What is an example of clandestine? Planned or done in secret. That's good enough. I think we got it.
Born from just one single glance, but it dies and it dies and it dies a million little times.
Oh, guitar. This gotta be Aaron Dessner, right? Jack.
That you picked out just for him. so you leave no trace behind, like you don't even exist.
Damn.
Take the words for what they are, a dwindling mercurial high.
All right, another word I gotta look up. Mercurial. I hear it all the time, but I don't actually know what it means. Mercurial meaning. You are reacting with a dummy, okay? Mercurial. Person subject to sudden or unpredictable changes of mood or mind. His mercurial temperament. 2. Of or containing the element of mercury, a drug or other compound containing mercury. Okay, so his mercurial temperament. What does it mean if someone is mercurial? Other forms, mercurially. Mercurial describes someone whose mood or behavior is changeable and unpredictable, or someone who is clever, lively, and quick. Nice, okay.
A drug that only worked the first few hundred times. And that's the thing about illicit affairs and clandestine meetings and stolen stares. They show their truth one single time, but they lie and they lie and they lie a million little times.
Man.
And you wanna scream, don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this godforsaken nest that you made me.
Damn.
You showed me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this idiotic fool that you made me. You taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else. And you know damn well for you I would ruin myself a million little times.
Damn. That dude has power over you. Jeez. Again, relatable. 2 points. You taught me a secret love language that I can't speak with anyone else. That sucks when you can't talk. We make up an actual language with somebody, and then whether it's a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever, a family member, they pass on, they move on, whatever, and you can't talk with them anymore. It's like a part of you has died. Another very good song on this very good album. Next track is called Invisible String. This is track number 11. This is Aaron Dessner, production, baby.
Green was the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park. I used to think
It's New York, I think, right?
Somebody there. Teal was the color of your shirt when you were 16 at the yogurt shop. You used to work at to make a little money.
Canada.
Time, curious time, give me no.
So there's many different Centennial Parks. Obviously a very popular name, but I think she's talking about the Centennial Park in Pennsylvania, maybe, because that's where she's from. I would assume that's what she's saying.
Says, give me no signs, were there clues I didn't see? And isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me?
Ooh. She talking about fate there? She talking about like that it was meant to be. You see, you used to work to make a little, or teal was the color of your shirt when you were 16 at the yogurt shop. You used to work to make a little money. Time, curious time, gave me no compasses, gave me no signs. Were the clues I didn't see? And isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me? Oh, that is so beautiful. She is such a damn poet. Like, I've said this so many times already listening to her music, but it really does just feel like we're reading out of her personal diary. Yeah, that feels like fate to me. It feels like something that you can't control. Invisible string tying you to me.
Bad was the plot of the song in the cab on your first trip to LA. You ate at my favorite
Okay, I do know some of her popular name songs. I think she has a song called Bad Blood, right? I'm trying to think how it goes. Hey baby, we're bad. No, I don't know. I don't remember how it goes. Like I said, I've heard some of her bigger songs, but I can't remember. But Bad was the blood of the song in the cab of your first trip to LA. You ate at my favorite spot for dinner. I wonder if that's a play on words to her song Bad Blood. Maybe it was Bad Blood. I don't think that's how it goes either. Sorry.
Bold was the waitress on our 3-year trip, getting lunch down by the lakes. She said I looked like an American singer. Time, mystical time, cutting me open then healing me fine. With the clues I didn't see. Isn't
So
it
cute.
just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me.
I swear, sometimes it does make me think that fate is so real. Like, we can't control anything. What's meant to be is meant to be.
The string that pulled me out of all the wrong ones, right into that dive bar. Something wrapped all of my past mistakes in barbed wire. Chains around my demons, wool to brave the seasons. One single thread of gold tied me to you.
Chains around my demons, wool to brave the seasons. One single thread of gold tied me to you. Oh my God, it makes me think of, I think it's called what, the red string theory? Isn't that what it's called? Where we're like soul tied to somebody and we can't escape that fate. Let me see if that's a real thing. Okay, I think that is a real thing. So it might not be what she's talking about, but red string theory refers to an East Asian belief that an invisible red string connects two people who are destined to be together, signifying that no matter the distance or obstacles, they will eventually find each other. Essentially, it represents the idea of a soulmate connection tied by fate, where the string may stretch or tangle but never break. I love that. It kind of reminds me of the word serendipity, where we just can't escape it. It's going to find us one way or another. And damn, every time I think of that word serendipity, I have to think of that movie with Kate Beckinsale and I think John Cusack, which I have not watched in a really long time. I have no idea if it holds up. That's just how my brain works. It's all over the place. But yeah, this makes me feel like serendipitous. I feel like it's just about fate and not being able to avoid it. Like there's one single thread of gold tied me to you, and it somehow keeps connecting us. Amazing.
Gold was the steel of my axe to grind for the boys who broke my heart. Now I send their babies presents. Gold was the color of the leaves when I showed you around Centennial Park. Hell was the journey, but it brought me heaven. Time, wondrous time, give me the blues and then purple pink skies. And it's cool, baby, with me. And isn't it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me.
She was right about this album being whimsy. The whimsicality again. Mentioned that in the Gaga reaction. Just some people have a knack at it. Jack and Aaron are amazing at the whimsicality of music. So that song right there, it just felt like to me it was about fate, it was about serendipity. Next track is called Mad Woman. Before she starts, I'm gonna guess it's Aaron Dessner just because of the piano. Let's go. I'm getting good. I'm getting good at picking them apart, but there will be times where they trick me, like the last one where it was Jack.
What did you think I'd say to that? Does a scorpion sting when fighting back? They strike
Damn
to
straight.
kill, and you know I will.
Ooh.
You know I will.
She's a damn scorpion.
What do you sing on your drive home? Do you see my face in the neighbor's lawn? Does she smile? Or does she mouth fuck you forever? Every time you call me crazy, you're getting more crazy. What about that?
Don't ever do that. Don't call people crazy. Like, that's not a good idea.
And when you say I seem angry, you're getting more angry. And there's nothing like a mad woman. What a shame she went mad. No one likes a mad woman.
Doesn't sound like her
You
fault.
made her like that. And you poke that bear till her claws come out. And you find something to wrap your noose around.
Wow, so antagonizing her. And you know what? The story as old as time, antagonize, 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 and like she said, and you'll poke that bear. So poke the bear, and then what's gonna happen? That bear's gonna attack you. That bear's claws are gonna come out. Once you poke, don't poke the bear, baby, unless you are ready to get freaking 6-inch claws scratched on your face. Metaphorically, of course.
And there's nothing like a man woman. Now I breathe flames each time I talk. My cannons all firing at your yacht. They say move on, but you know I won't.
She's like a dragon.
Women like hunting witches too, doing your dirtiest work for you. It's obvious that wanting me dead has really brought you two together.
Jeez.
Every time you call me crazy, you're getting more crazy. What about that? And when you say I seem angry, you're getting more angry. And there's nothing like
Fucking
a
jerk.
mad woman. What a shame she went mad. No one likes a mad woman.
It's not even fair, and I've talked about this so many times, but there really is double standards, and you all know this. I'm not saying anything crazy here, but there's such a double standard when it comes to emotions and blah blah blah. Like, why can't women be mad? Why can't they be bosses? Why can't they be, stern? Why can't they talk back? Why can't they, it's always going to be some man that thinks that, the woman needs to get back in the kitchen and make a sandwich and not say anything, not express themselves, not be mad, not experience the whole spectrum of emotions. That always has blown my mind. I don't know. I guess that's like the way the older people were raised, and as older people pass the way they were raised down, and it just keeps snowballing like that. But I just don't get it. Like, there's maybe I just have common sense. Maybe I was just lucky to be raised by some great women, but I would never ever treat someone like that. We should allow people, men and women, to be completely emotional, be able to experience the whole spectrum of it.
You're like that.
Sorry, my point was when we get to that point of like calling a woman mad, it always turns into the B word, right? And that's not fair.
And you poke that bear till the claws come out, and you find something to wrap your noose around. And there's nothing like a man woman.
They need their pound of flesh, their flesh to pound.
Taking my time, 'cause you took everything from me. Watching you climb over people like me. The master of spin has a couple side flings. Good wives always know. She should be mad, should be scathing like me, but no one likes a mad woman. What a shame she went
I'm sorry y'all experienced this.
You made her like that.
Powerful. This is big production. So the lyric says, no one likes a mad woman. What a shame she went mad. You made her like that. What a shame she went mad. No. What a shame that we set up society, that we built our society to constantly belittle women, constantly not allow them to experience the full spectrum if they want, without being labeled a bitch or emotional or sad, or like, we as humans are more than that. Men, women, everybody, we should be able to experience everything. And men experience that too. Men aren't, normally allowed to be sad. If we're sad, we're called bitches. If women are mad, they're called bitches. It's really complicated. It sucks. I'm hoping as we grow as a society, as we get hopefully smarter as humans, and like, it feels like right now we're going through a little bit of a puberty as society. We're fighting back against certain ideas. We're learning about ourselves. Especially as a country too, in America. Like, this country's only 200 and something years old compared to the rest of the world. That's nothing. We're going through things. We're going through little intricate ideas of society, and we're trying to figure out what is right. But I do have optimism that we're going to get there. I think sooner or later, I think the younger generations get it a little bit. I do think that there's a lot of people in the older generations that pass down their knowledge and wisdom, that are fighting back against the bad people. So I'm hoping one day that we can get to a society where we're not talking about mad women. We're not talking about them being bitches. Like, we're not, when a woman is being a boss in a workplace, like, they can be labeled as a hustler as well, just like a man would be labeled if he's being a dick or if he's being a hard ass or whatever. Like, they should be labeled bosses as well. So hopefully we'll get there. That's my little tangent on that, though. I'd feel bad that y'all have to experience that double standard. The next track on the album is Epiphany. This is track number 13. I've been trying to guess production, but this one, I don't know. I'm going to just say Jack because... Oh, it's Aaron. We are 1 hour and 34 minutes into this. Hope I'm doing okay. Breaking this down. Jeez. That sounds like exactly how we treat our freaking soldiers. Keep your helmet, keep your life, son. Just a flesh wound, here's your rifle. Get back to the battle, soldier, maggot, whatever. We do that to our workers too.
Sir, I think he's bleeding out.
Damn, shit, is she describing Normandy?
And some things you just can't speak about.
Talking about beaches and rifles and...
With you I serve, with you I fall down, down. Watch you breathing out, out. Something med school did not cover. Someone's daughter, someone's mother. Hold your hand through plastic now. Doc, I think she's crashing out. And some things you just can't speak about.
I can't quite get a grasp of this song. It felt like at the beginning that it's about a war hero. Like, keep your helmet, keep your life, just a flesh wound. Here's your rifle. Crawl up the beaches. I'm thinking of like Normandy, France, D-Day. Sir, I think he's bleeding now, and some things you just can't speak about. With you I serve, with you I fall down, down. Watch you breathe in, watch you breathing out. Something med school did not cover. Someone's daughter, someone's mother. Hold your hand through plastic now. Doc, I think she's crashing out, and some things you just can't speak about. First of all, I gotta say, just that writing there is beautiful, but I just need to know for sure because this seems very deep. It seems very personal. What is this song about? Oh my goodness, this is Epiphany. What did Taylor Swift write Epiphany about? A homage to healthcare workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. The song's lyrics describe the devastation caused by the pandemic while deeming doctors and nurses as soldiers on beaches, correlating their emotional distress to that of her veteran grandfather, Dean, at the Battle of Guadalcanal. Whoa, okay. Thank you, Taylor Swift's grandfather, Dean, for serving and protecting our freedoms and whatnot. Yeah. Shout out to the healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, essential workers, all of that during COVID-19. What a crazy freaking time that was. Yeah, there certainly was a lot of devastation going on. I don't know if you guys have medical workers in your family. I have a few. I have friends as well. They were all freaking worn out. I mean, they were battling misinformation, disinformation. They were battling the hospitals getting overfilled, no vacancy, no respirators, no beds being available. And a lot of this happened because people are just not believing in our leaders anymore. People are so, we're so polarized. We're so divided right now, left and right. There's some people in the middle. Hello. And we are like fighting back misinformation, disinformation while losing trust in our leadership and trust in our institutions, such as like, people that have gone to health school or medical school that went to school for 10 years for that stuff. We stopped listening to them, and instead people are listening to Facebook gurus and fake doctors making up stuff and whatever, instead of listening to professionals, which aren't always right. I know that you got to take things with a grain of salt and shit's going to happen, but man, they really were fighting a freaking war. I know people that have quit the healthcare field because of that. And it's something we're dealing with right now where there's so many people. I think it was called like the Great Walkout, where so many great medical professionals, healthcare professionals walked out during COVID and after COVID because they are just burnt the hell out. So that is a great metaphor. That's a great comparison of, being in battle, having them being like soldiers, these medical healthcare professionals. Good on you, Taylor, because there was not enough people speaking out against it. And, you're going to believe in your own way. It is your own body. It's your own choice. But, I mean, come on. We should be listening to the people that are going to school and stuff for this. Not your buddy that flunked 9th grade science class that's listening to these people that make up these extremely fabricated videos like Plandemic. Oh, my gosh. Shit like that just like fucked up a lot during that time. And so yeah, this song I'm taking away now is a nice little homage to them. So that's very cool of her to do that. Again, using her super large platform for the overall good.
Only 20 minutes to sleep, but you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you've seen. With you I serve, with you I fall down, down. Watch you breathe in, watch you breathe in, out, out. With you I serve, with you I fall down.
Only 20 minutes of sleep, but you dream of some epiphany, just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you've seen. They really were going through battle, y'all. Shout out to all the essential workers. Shout out to all the healthcare providers. Thank you so much. I don't think people understand the novelty of like viruses and how difficult it is. Like that time showed us, like, the adults, the people that are our leaders, they are very similar to us in the way of, like, they don't know what's going on either. Everyone is just trying to figure things out. And when you have something like a novel virus like that, there's going to be wrong information. There's going to be good information. There's going to be changing information. That's just the way it goes. It was a brand new thing. Yes, it was a problem. Yes, it should have never happened. Yes, it was not done. It was not taken care of the right way. But thank you so much again to the essential workers and to the healthcare workers. If without them, we wouldn't, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? A lot more people would have passed. And thank you, Taylor, for using your platform for the betterment. You're awesome. Ooh. Next track, Betty. Didn't we have another person named earlier? Rebecca, right? Oh, I guess it was just in there.
Make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's 'cause of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard when I passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe.
Damn. Okay, her and Betty got some beef. Betty must have some fists of steel if she was afraid to drove past her house.
You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true.
Nez is a pathological liar.
Thing that I ever did was what I did to you.
Ooh, Taylor, what'd you do? Were you messy? Come on now, you're gonna get beat up by Betty.
But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to
So this is
go
Jack.
fuck myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
Aw. Love me some harmonica. That feels really good on this song. Adds the lightness. What'd you do to Betty, Taylor?
Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym. I was nowhere to be found. I hate the crowds, you know that. Plus I saw you dance with him.
This song feels more country. It feels more like her roots. Again, so I have heard some of her popular songs. I don't live under a rock. When I was younger, I remember hearing her debut song. I think it was the other song, Tim McGraw, right? Is that what it's called? If you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me. Like, she sounds like that on this song for some reason. It's very twangy, and it's probably the production on it that's adding that sense to it. But yeah, sounds like that old young voice of hers.
You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true.
Can't wait to go to those older albums too.
Thing that I ever did was what I did to you.
What did you do?
But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. I was walking home on broken cobblestones, just thinking of you when she pulled up.
Hold on. I swear that lyric showed up earlier on. I was walking home on broken cobblestones, just thinking of you when she pulled up like.
A figment of my worst intentions. She said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights. Slept slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.
Hold on. Damn it, hold on. Just thinking of you when she pulled up like a figment of my worst intentions. She said, James, get in, let's drive. These days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long. What the hell? I remember hearing the name James earlier too, I think, right? So I feel like we're calling back. I wonder if this is the situationship, because if she's saying those days turned into nights, slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer. So it seemed like she was talking about Betty before, but now she's talking about James. So, okay, are we, maybe this is pulling in together like the, I think I was talking about like a situationship earlier. Oh, geez, Taylor. Come on. Not your friend.
Betty, I'm here on your doorstep, and I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in. Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again. The only thing I wanna do is make it up to you. So I showed up at your party.
And got my ass beat.
Yeah, I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all your stupid friends? If you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed it? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Standing in your cardigan, kissing in my car again.
That's what song it was, damn it.
Stopped at a street light, you know I miss you.
Oh my God, my brain is gonna melt through my freaking ears, guys. This is not fair. I'm not taking enough notes either. I had James written down, but Cardigan. I remember hearing Cardigan. That was a song, right? That was a song. That was song number 2, where she was talking about something like this, I think. She was talking about the cardigan or the sweater being underneath the bed. And now she's saying, but I know I miss you, standing in your cardigan, kissing in my car again, stopped at a streetlight, you know I miss you. Oh my God, it just came back full circle, like wrapped it up. Holy shit. So this is about a situationship. Taylor played her friend. Damn you, Taylor. You stole her man's? I think. Or she stole your man's? I'm pretty sure you stole her man. And then he stayed with her, but he was still messing with you because he's a fuckboy? Oh my gosh, guys, help me. In the comments, please help me. My brain is getting ready to leak out of my ears because, wow. Her writing, her pen. I need that meme. Wasn't aware of your prose. Next track is called Peace. Hold on, I know we were getting close. And I know there's a track that I have to stop at, right, to realize it's like the end. Okay, we are on track number 14. The next track is the actual end of the album. Oh my God, also let me say, all these songs have millions, hundreds of millions of listens. 2 of them have over 1 billion. Cardigan has 1.5 billion and August has 1.3 billion. Holy shit, you guys are awesome, man. Her fans are awesome. I don't want this album to end though. It's so freaking good. Ooh, this gotta be Jack. Damn it! I'm like, what, 6 for 14 right now? Love that guitar.
age has come
It's
and
making me feel
gone.
uneasy.
Suddenly this summer it's clear. I never had the courage of my convictions. As long as danger is near, and it's just around the corner, darling, 'cause it lives in me.
Damn.
No, I could never give you peace.
Don't say that. It looks like you're giving Travis Kelce peace. He looks happy every time I see him, my guy. Damn. Suddenly the summer, or our coming of age has come and gone. Suddenly the summer it's clear. I never had the courage of my convictions as long as danger is near. And it's just around the corner calling, 'cause it lives in me. No, I can never give you peace. That's sad, Taylor. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Don't think that about yourself.
But I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm.
Oh, there we
If you
go.
cascade, ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details,
But I would die for you in secret. That's heavy. That's heavy. The part that she added on in secret. I would die for you is one thing, but I would die for you in secret. Meaning no one knows that this is, I died for you. Like it's not for everybody else. It's not for everybody to judge or for sympathy or anything like that. You know, like sometimes people act out. Sometimes people will post their family members in a coffin on Instagram for likes and comments and stuff like that. This is kind of in that same tone. Like I will die in secret for you. I don't need the reassurance, I guess.
got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Your integrity makes me seem small. You paint dreamscapes on the wall. I talk shit with my friends. It's like I'm wasting your honor. And you know that I'd swing with you for the fences, sit with you in the trenches, give you my wild, give you a child, give you the silence that only comes when two people understand each other, family that I chose now that I see your brother as my brother. Is it enough? But there's robbers to the east, clowns to the west. I'd give you my sunshine, give you my best, but the rain is always gonna come if you're standing with me.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. Shit.
I'm a fire and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. If you cascade, ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you got a friend in me.
It's making me sad because it feels like she's pleading with this person to just believe her. Like, just give me the benefit of the doubt. I promise you, I can get you peace. But they'll never believe her because there's all this like turmoil around her or something.
Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Would it be enough if I could never give you peace?
That's so sad. So vulnerable. So it makes me think that she just thinks that she's never gonna have a peaceful life. It's just gonna be what's the word I would use? Chaotic, tumultuous, hard, busy, gone all the time. Like there won't be peace, I guess. But that sucks that she thinks that way. I don't think that's true, Taylor. I think you can make the life you want to have, and you know that. So. At least it's nice that you're vulnerable with us about this, though. I think a lot of time we forget that these people are humans as well, man. They're not just entertainers.
My own
Okay, the next track on the album is Hoax. I believe this is technically the last track on the album, so I'll listen to it as if the album just ended, and then we'll jump into the bonus track.
only one, my smoking gun, my eclipsed sun. This has broken me down. My twisted knife, my sleepless night, my windless fight.
Usually, a twisted knife is from stabbing someone in the back.
Has frozen my ground. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in
I was about to say,
would do.
blue is usually sad.
Laid plan, your sleight of hand, my barren land. I am ash from your fire.
That's another lyric we heard earlier. I am ash from your fire.
Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. You know I left a part of me back in New York.
Okay, we've got that right,
You knew
Aaron.
the hero
Desmond.
died, so what's the movie for? You knew it still hurts underneath my scars from when they pulled me apart. You knew the password, so I let you in the door. You knew you won, so what's the point of keeping score?
Damn.
You knew it still hurts underneath my scars from when they pulled me apart. But what you
This person sucks that she's singing about. They sound very manipulative.
did was just as dark. Darling, this was just as hard as when they pulled me apart. My only one, my kingdom come.
Hold on, didn't the
undone.
album start with The One? Yep. Her callbacks are crazy.
Broken drum, you have beaten my heart.
Jesus.
Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do.
Jeez. My interpretation of that was that this person just seems extremely manipulative. Let's see. No other sadness in the world would do. My best laid plan, your sleight of hand, my barren land. I am ash from your fire. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. You know I left a part of me back in New York. You know the hero died, so what's the movie for? You knew it still hurts underneath my scars and when they pulled me apart. You knew the password, so I let you in the door. They know the right things to say or the wrong things to say. You knew you won, so what's the point of keeping score? You knew it still hurts underneath my scars from when they pulled me apart. But when you did was just as dark. Darling, this was just as hard as when they pulled me apart. My only one, my kingdom come undone, my broken drum. You have beaten my heart. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. Sounds like they beat the mess out of her heart. They broke her heart down. But Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. I wonder why, and I'm probably wrong. Why would you settle for the sadness, though? I know maybe that's just the sadness that you can handle, just like how we accept the flaws in people that we love the most. Like when you are truly deeply in love with somebody, you are definitely accepting their flaws as well. I wonder if that's what she's talking about there. Okay, so that's the end of the actual album. That's how it would fade out, and it was gorgeous, and it was about so freaking much. There's a lot going on here. It sounded like we had situationships. We had very serious things like COVID and war. We have things like gaslighting being talked about in this album, and people that are just manipulative and pieces of shit. There's so much going on in this album. I feel like though it was about Taylor like really making peace with herself, I think. Making peace with her past. Kind of just talking it out and yeah, just using like other characters to storytell. Like her storytelling is absolutely amazing. Now let me listen to this bonus track and see if this kind of ties it all in together too. The next track is called The Lakes. This is the bonus track off the album.
Is it romantic how all my elegies eulogize me?
Hold on. What is an elegy again? An elegy is a poem of serious reflection, typically a lament for the dead. In Greek, a poem written in elegiac couplets, as notably by Catullus and Propertius. Okay. Sound it out, Danny, sound it out.
I'm not cut out for all these cynical clones, these hunters with cell phones. Take me to the lakes where all the poets went to die. I don't belong, and my beloved, neither do you. Those Windermere peaks look like a perfect place to cry. I'm setting off, but not without my muse. What should be over, burrowed under my skin, in heart-stopping waves of hurt. I've come too far to watch some name-dropping sleaze tell me what are my words worth.
Sounds like this is about the tabloids. She started off with, I'm not cut out for all these cynical clones, these hunters with their cell phones. So think of like TMZ following people around constantly, you know, paparazzi and whatnot, trying to get photos and dirt on celebrities and blah, blah, blah. I've come too far to watch some name-dropping sleaze. Tell me what are my words worth.
Take me to the lakes where all the poets went to die. I don't belong, and my beloved, neither do you. Those Windermere peaks look like a perfect place to cry. I'm setting off, but not without my muse. I want auroras and sapros. I want to watch wisteria grow right over my bare feet, 'cause I haven't moved in years. And I want you right here. A red rose grew up out of ice-frozen ground, with no one around to tweet it. I bathe in cliffside pools with my calamitous love and insurmountable grief.
I'm loving it. It feels like we're just slowing down and taking in life. No phones. Don't gotta tweet about it. The people that matter are with you. Your muse is with you.
Take me to the lakes where all the poets went to die. I don't belong, and my beloved, neither do you. Those Windermere peaks look like a perfect place to cry. I'm setting off, but not without my muse. No, not without you.
A happy ending. I wish we could pay her to write us poems. Like a cameo, but just with poems instead. Her brain needs studied. It's so beautiful. It's like all these lovely fairy tales combined into this album, and like with so much deep meaning and beautiful wordplay and sad wordplay and tumultuous wordplay and songs about situationships, songs about trust and breaking trust, mainly about love. What the heck, guys? This album was so freaking good. I'm blown away. There's so many good songs on here. The whole message behind it, just kind of like slowing down, taking in life, talking about all the different areas of life. So many different things, like growing up, tumultuous times with friends. It sounded like there was like a love triangle / situationship going on there with Betty and James, and I didn't catch the other person's name. Maybe it's Taylor, I guess. But yeah, it seemed like there's something going on there in the theme of the album, and then also the vulnerability to talk about like Mad Woman, to talk about getting your masters back and kind of fighting back against the people that were fighting you and trying to make you out to be the bad guy. And then there's also another song, what was it? My Tears Ricochet. That was actually about her getting her masters back, about Scott Borchetta and Scooter Braun, who, I mean, honestly, like, how do you not just give that shit up? How much money do you need to make? You guys have made plenty of money off the backs of other artists. Taylor, one of the most famous artists of all time. It's kind of crazy that if she asks for those, you don't just give it back to her when she's, paved a way for you. She's giving you a life with the money you've made off her music, with the fame you've gotten off of her. So kind of crazy, but I like that she called them out, and I like the way that she called them out with that song. What else? I really liked Mirrorball. As you see, I saved Mirrorball. I liked how it was basically her. I think it was her like talking back to somebody talking to her, and her like reflecting off of them and just kind of being there as a good friend for them. 7. I saved 7. I can't remember exactly what that was about. August, I think, was another one that was about the situationship. It was about like this moment in time during the summer where she was with this person. I think that was the one where she was talking. It was talking about like, I called you to meet behind the mall, but you wouldn't come. And then at the end of the song, I think it came back around with that the person might have moved on to the other person in the situationship. But yeah, just the beautiful writing in this song. There was also The Great American Dynasty was another one that I really, really liked. I liked the message behind that, about how Rebecca just like she took over Standard Oil and she started ruining the whole way of the American dynasty back then. So she was probably going to country clubs and going to their parties and events where it was mainly just like men only socializing and keeping the women at home, and maybe they were cheating on their wives and whatever. Well, she ruined it, and I like how she wrote about that. That was really fun and smart as well. Invisible String was beautiful, talking about serendipity. Betty, I think, was another track about the the love triangle or the situationship that was going on. So there's so much going on here. I feel like I could talk for days and days and days about this album and how much is going on here, but I also feel like it's open to interpretation as well. I feel like a lot of I think some of the reason of keeping the names different or changing the names from, not being autobiographical and making it more of like a folklore thing, I think that makes it open for interpretation to us. It makes it ambiguous. That way we can take our own meaning from these songs, right? Like we can take our own interpretations from 'em and we can have them mean a certain way for us. Kind of like our fairy tales and, our religious studies. Those are all interpretations as well. It's not just like straight up meaning what it means. You have to break it down. You have to listen to the keywords in these things and really interpret them and find out what they mean to you. Because things are going to hit different to everybody. Everybody's not living the same life. We're all taking different paths of life. So all these songs might hit differently. That's just how it goes. It just hits different. Is different, which I cannot get that or glitch out of my mind from the Midnight's album, which was so good. I am loving this journey, y'all. This is a really, really good put together, very, very, very well put together album. Aaron Dessner, Jack Antonoff. Who else was some of the writers on here? I want to say Betty had a different writer. William Bowery. So yeah, there's a lot of people that need to get their flowers on this album. I cannot wait to jump into that Long Pond Studio sessions. I think I'm going to do that next. This is my final chance to ask you guys. Let me know in the comments. Should I watch the Long Pond sessions next, or should I listen to Evermore? Should I go Folklore, the album, and then Long Pond sessions to get like a feel for the creative process, understand what these songs mean, and that way when I go into Evermore, I'm more so just enjoying the music and while understanding what these songs are about instead of having to like break these downs and look for clues and context clues and whatnot, which was fun. It's awesome. I love being Detective Danny. It's so much fun. This probably is one of my favorite parts about this channel is getting to try to interpret things my own way. So let me know in the comments. I'm going to go off that way. You can simply just comment either Long Pond sessions, comment Evermore, comment either one of those, and I'll take that as meaning that's what you want to see from the channel next. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed, everybody that's supporting the channel, my Patreon subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you for keeping the channel going. YouTube, we are getting close to 50,000 subscribers. That is so freaking mind-blowing to me. I'm just out here being myself 100% unapologetically, and it is freaking cathartic. So once again, thank you guys so much. Thank you everybody that's commenting. I do read all of my comments as much as I possibly can, at least, and I try to respond to them. So if I haven't gotten back to you, I will try to. Thank you for reaching out and helping me on this journey. You guys have truly been awesome. The Swifties, y'all are lucky, man. You have an idol to look up to. She is someone definitely to look up to is what I'm trying to say. She is an amazing woman, an amazing human being, and I'm excited to see what's next from her. Please let me know in the comments what's your favorite tracks. Let me know if there's anything I may have missed or if things went over my head, 'cause I'm sure there's plenty of songs on here that I got wrong and interpreted them wrong. But again, for me, that's how it felt. Off of first listen, my first reaction, that's how I feel. And I'm walking away from this album feeling like a better person now. I feel like every album that I've listened to of hers so far, it's the third one, I've learned great life lessons, valuable life lessons that I'm going to take with me for eternity. So yeah, let me know your favorite song in the comments. Let me know which I should react to next, Evermore or the Long Pond sessions, and just say hi. Just say hi, say what's up, and that's it. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Enjoy the weekend, spend time with family and friends, and just take in life. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the rat race of life, we don't slow down and just enjoy life. I have plans with my family this weekend, so I'll be hanging out with my niece and sister and everybody and having a good time, hopefully, and just unplugging and recharging. So yeah, hope you're all having a really good day. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.